Hey guys, it's Angelo with Early Access Podcast with another first look for you guys. This game up is called The Culling. If you've been paying attention over the past couple days, this game has really taken off on the Steam page. It's been sitting pretty high up on the leaderboards, and it's been totally awesome to play it. I was waiting to get a new video card before I streamed anything because I was getting kind of choppy frame rate, and I just upgraded my video card to something a little bit more serviceable. So The Culling is a battle royale style game, kind of like the Hunger Games. So 16 player fight to the death, last man standing. The way it works is everybody starts off on an island. You are randomly spawned on the island, and then the island starts releasing poison gas at timed intervals, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until ultimately whoever is left is fighting in this little arena in the middle of this island. It's really cool. It's gotten very positive reviews so far. I don't have the actual numbers up right now. Actually, if you give me 2 seconds, Steam The Culling. I will give you the reviews right now. So the game's only been out for 3 days now, and it's sitting at 1,500 reviews, very positive at 83%. A lot of people, the negative reviews are coming from people that are having frame rate problems and stuff like that, because it is an early access game, so it isn't optimized to the best of its ability, but it's something that the developer is working on. It's currently 10% off until March the 11th, so you have about 8 days to get it for $13.49, so 10% off from its regular $15. And if you go to theculling.com, which is their website, you can actually pick up a 2-pack of this game, so 2 copies of it for $24.99, so you save a little bit more doing it that way if you wanted to go in halves with somebody else, like a friend of yours or something. So that's the basics. Normally I would go through the tutorials here, but all that really does is explain the crafting and how to use the weapons, which I will show you as I go through my playthrough here. I'll try to last as long as I can to get at least all the information out there if I can. If not, I will do a second run through. Quick rundown, the loadout screen. So everybody has access to all these perks right from the get-go. You get to choose 3 of them. There are 6 categories: melee weapons, general offense, health and stamina, utility, ranged weapons, and general defense. Now, these all give you minor perks and benefits, just like any other perk system does. For instance, chopper, minus 20% charge time with all axes. Charge time, all weapons, you can hold in the left mouse button and it charges the attack and makes it more powerful. Pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so you have a set for all the different melee weapons. You have it for axes and blades, spears, and I think brass knuckles, and bludgeoning weapons. General offense, do more damage, craft faster, throw faster. Health and stamina, same thing, more health, recover faster stamina, etc., etc. Utility, now this is, you got... Start with a backpack. I like to use that because you usually start with 3 slots that you can carry stuff, as opposed to 5 with the backpack, and it saves you from having to build a backpack, which makes it easier for you to gather loot, especially in the early game. You can also start with armor. You can start with a man tracker, which is a little GPS that lets you know where people are. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Ranged weapons, same as the melee weapons. They give you stats if you use those specific types of weapons. And general defense, same thing. Take less damage from different types of stuff. I like to use that because the bows and the firearms, the guns, which are very rare, but when they do come up, getting reduced 50% damage from those is nice to have. So a big part of this game is the airdrops. So as you play through the game, what's going to happen is you're going to, from interacting with different objects, collecting loot, there's a machine that allows you to recycle the loot, and you earn funk. Funk is the currency in the culling. Basically, you use that to do 2 things. You can spend it on these crates that are in the area, the random spawns. They cost 50 funk to open, or you can use them to call in an airdrop. There's little pads that you can call in an airdrop with, which I will show you. But these are all priced accordingly based on how powerful they are. So for instance, 5.0 has a 357 Magnum, a Tonfa, and a body armor. and it's 185 funk, which is the most expensive one I have. I don't know if it's the most expensive. And you have the juggler, which is 3 3 tomahawks. You have the archer, which has a recurve bow, and explosive runs, which increases your sprint speed, and a stamina shot, which increases your stamina. You got carjacker, which is a crowbar and a remote explosive. Gorilla, machete, explosive mine, some punji sticks, and then the surprise me, which calls in a random one. The way these work is you start with 3, and the surprise me button. Every time you call in the surprise me, every time you use surprise me, it picks a random airdrop for you. Every time you open a different airdrop, it adds to this list of selectable airdrops. I believe there's 14 in total. I'm still missing, I believe, 2 of them. The last thing here is the outfit. You get, at the end of every round, depending on how well you do, you get a item drop, which is a cosmetic item. That's the reward for winning a round. The blue hair, from what I understand, is if you win a round, that's one of the special, like, rarer items you can get from winning. You start with a basic collection of different hairstyles. You start with some clothing, but yeah, all this stuff is different every time you, like, every drop you get is different. You can get doubles, but it is what it is. But so you just get this stuff as you play through, and it all looks pretty good though. But that's the basics, so we're just gonna get in there. So the game is multiplayer. It's melee focused. So it's all about timing your blocks, pushing your opponent off of you, and counter attacking or attacking them by surprise, getting them from behind, etc., etc. The firearms in the game are few and far between, and they're expensive and rare. You don't run into them as often as you would think. They're trying to make it so this game is a little bit more melee focused. However, in my opinion, I don't think the game should have pistols in it at all. They just kind of skew the end game in a way that's in the favor of the person that has the firearm. And every game doesn't have that. So every round doesn't have that. So everybody doesn't have the opportunity to get them. I guess you could if you pick that airdrop, but you'll see that getting funk in those situations enough to call that in is not always guaranteed. So here we go. So everybody starts off in this, like, one of these little crates. You don't really know where you are. And then once it pops open here, so here we are in the world. So we're going to try to find a building and we can go loot. Actually, we're going to go loot that chest over there. The chests come in 3 different categories. There's this kind, which is just a openable chest. You can just run up on this and open it. Usually these have some kind of weapon in them. Oh, I got dynamite. And then there's a blue chest, which costs 50 funk to open, and then there's a red chest, which uses an explosive to open. Which generally tend to have better stuff in them. Sometimes there's a chest under here. Actually, it's usually on this end. These vents you can use to craft poison darts if you have the blowgun, or if you just vent them, you get you just get 50. You get 5 credits for opening it, 5 funk for opening it. Why is this lagging? So actually, I'm gonna vent this just so I can get it. I don't know what. I don't know what airdrop I have selected, so that's gonna be a problem. Thought I heard somebody. I didn't really spawn near any buildings either. So, quickly, the way the crafting works is you pick one item up, and then the other item has to be on the ground for you to craft it. So we're going to craft a knife here. And then if I can find a piece of wood. If you can't find wood or stones lying around, you can always hit stuff until they fall. Like, if you hit the wood, if you hit a tree, a branch will fall eventually. Same thing if you hit the rocks around, a rock will pop up eventually as well. If you hit escape, it'll give you a list of all the stuff that you can craft. You know, you'll figure that out as time goes on. But let's see if we can make our way to somewhere. Can I get up here? No? No, I guess I can't go up that way. Let's see if we can find our way to somewhere to loot and try to get an airdrop for you guys. See, I don't want to go this way because that's the main... This is the center. This is what I was talking about.
Just killed somebody else.
And this is the airdrop panel. So once, down in the bottom left-hand corner, you see the little airdrop-looking thing. Once you have enough, you can call it in. And then you got to wait for it to drop from there. It'll fly in.
Somebody else just got hacked into pieces with a
I'm
razor
out of...
sharp blade.
Somebody shooting at me? There's people fighting over here, though. I can hear them. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna kill one of these guys. I'll kill the winner. Wow, what the hell?
Your enemy was just beaten to death.
Oh, I'm gonna die. He's got such a better weapon than I do. I don't know why I keep getting this lag. Oh, I'm gonna die. It doesn't matter. Fuck. Don't die, don't die. Oh good, I didn't die. Oh shit. Alright. I need to find health.
A contestant just killed somebody with a melee weapon.
Can't believe I killed that guy.
Good health will keep you healthy. Being aware of your health status will help you survive during your time on the island.
Especially with how much I was lagging. Jesus. So there's a little idea of how the shit works. I wish I had a man tracker, actually.
In the future, keep your blood inside your body.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this backpack into armor.
We hope you're having fun. Nothing is more fun than turning on all the gas valves at once. We've added a switch in the center arena that allows you to do just that. Get down there and choke all your new friends.
Alright, I need to find a rock.
Another contestant just got cut into little pieces with a blade.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. My phone's being loud, I'm sorry. Alright, now we're actually in a pretty good spot. So let's see if we can
Somebody
find...
was just pummeled to death. Fisticuffs for the win.
We need some
Yes.
more money. I don't know how much more though.
Is your vision impaired?
Because I would like to call in an airdrop for the video, so let's see if we can find more stuff. Well, let's see, how much is this worth? Because there's an airdrop right here. Let's see. What do we need? 75, so we need 26 more. This might actually be worth enough. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's just do that. Fuck it.
Thanks for calling. Your eligibility to receive a personal item has been confirmed. And your selected item will be away momentarily. Unless it gets shot down in transit, please look on the landing pad in plain sight. Good luck.
We need 5 more. Fuck. Oh, here it comes. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to blow it down, so we're just going to throw those down and try to... Got it. Alright, let's see, what is this? What's in you? It was the plumber. The pipe wrench, crafted explosive. Oh, nice. Alright, so we got muscle milk, which increases damage by 15%. Iron skin, which reduces damage. And a level 3 pipe, which actually we can get rid of. Because it's not as good as this sword. And we basically got another version of dynamite. I don't like how much this is being choppy, but alright. We could use a gun, so we're gonna still keep going trying to find a gun. How many people we got left? 1, 2, 3, 7. We got 7 left. Ideally, we're gonna want to stay around the outside until this starts to close in a little bit more. I think this is where I started at.
Your enemy just killed somebody else with a spear.
Alright, so we're down to 6, including myself, so 5 others. So, just gonna make a loop around the map. I mean, it seems like the best idea without try not to draw too much attention to ourselves. No. Actually, I probably should craft a bandage. Need to find another. Need to find another branch. Ooh, people fighting.
Someone is butchering other contestants.
Oh shit.
Do you have a pacemaker or other embedded bioelectronic device? We should have asked that before we started treatment. There you go. Feel better?
Get the fuck bullshit is that?
We advise you to keep your mouth closed if you enter the water on the island. Also, it is best if your skin does not come in contact. In the future, keep your blood inside your body. Good health will keep you healthy. Being aware of your health status will help you survive during your time on the island.
Okay, I'm gonna die here somehow because I don't know why it was lagging like that.
Sorry you had to find out the hard way.
There's still something wrong with the blocking. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have done as much damage as he did there. Oh, and there was a crate. Should have just went for that. I didn't even know that was there. Anyway. So you saw me die. You saw me kill somebody. You saw the crafting. You saw me call in an airdrop. I mean, that's pretty much it. From there, all that happens is, as the time winds down, the map starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And just prepare to get incredibly salty like I just did. Because it's just the way these kind of games work. You're just going to get frustrated sometimes because, you know, you're just going to be like, why didn't I kill him? Or why did he shoot me? And, you know, it's frustrating. But it's fun. It's an enjoyable game. The price point's right. They added a 2-player, like a 2-pack version of it for $25. It definitely needs some polish. It needs some balancing. It needs does need work. It is an early access game, but you know that's why developers come to early access. But that's gonna do it for this first look, guys. If you like the entire video, don't forget to give us a like. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Link will be in the description down below. But until next time, guys, this is Angelo with the Early Access Podcast, and don't forget, be awesome. See you guys next time.